In a Lakers season preview for The Athletic, John Hollinger wrote, quote, "If there's one thing LeBron James' career has told us, it's that doubting him is an effective way to look like an idiot." Well, LeBron continued to impress last night, even catching the eye of Reggie Miller, who called the game. Take a listen.
Look at the quick spin move here by LeBron James in his 19th season. It looks a little bit more leaner, took a little bit of that weight off, being able to be a little bit more nimble.
Well, we know he's been working out hard. Shannon, from what you have been seeing from LeBron so far in preseason, what is realistic to expect from him in his 19th regular season?
Did y'all, that's the same guy that you read the article from earlier about the postseason.
About Westbrook.
Yeah, but
okay. I've doubted him, and he's 4-6 in the finals.
Well, don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay.
He said if you doubt him, it's a very effective way.
Yep. Reggie was just gushing last night on the telecast. I know you don't listen to sound, but like every other play. Year 19?
You know, oh, really? Because that's all I hear every time somebody else comes on the TV. He's 44 years old, and he's leading the league in passing. He did this at 44. Did you know a 44-year-old can drive a car? A 44-year-old can use a cell phone. I'm like, really? Can we stop this?
No. It's just starting.
He looked like LeBron. He looks like what I expect him to be like. He's played at an elite level for an extended period of time. Nothing that we've ever seen in that sport to play at the level in which he's played at. And I expect nothing less. Basically, he said, I put the time in. On the court, I put the time off in the training room, the way I eat, the way I sleep. Everything is I do in my life is to be the best basketball player I can. I have a great support staff. Savannah handles the kids, do them, make sure everything is straight at home, and she allows LeBron to focus on basketball.
Okay.
And that's a team that's worked very well together. So I expect LeBron to go out and average something around his rebounding and assist total probably will come down. But I expect him to be somewhere between 23, 25 points, 5, 6 assists, 5, 6 rebounds per night. I expect LeBron to be LeBron.
Okay.
And I've seen nothing that's going to deter me or show me that he's not going to be what I've seen over the last 18 years.
Okay. So speaking of a real GOAT, the one in Tampa, I keep saying Tom Brady is 44 going on 24. Are you ready to say LeBron is 36 going on 26?
But the difference is that he's not asked to do what LeBron is asked to do. The game has changed so much. You know that.
I buy that, and I agree with that. So I'm going to give you this. I believe that LeBron is facing a challenge right now almost as great as the one Brady faced when he left Foxborough to go to the Succaneers, who were 7-9, had a reputation of being the worst franchise in all of sports because they had the lowest winning percentage in all of sports. And he changed the culture on the fly. And he took a very talented team, but a 7-9 team in a pandemic year all the way to a championship.
Yes.
I believe this challenge for LeBron is close to that because there are so many new pieces on what is an aging basketball team. And all of a sudden, he's trying to incorporate his close friend Melo into the flow. And it's not that easy. And he's trying to incorporate his new friend Russ Westbrook into the flow as his new keys to the kingdom point guard. That is impossibly hard to me. And then all those little new pieces, the Nuns and the Monks and the Ellingtons, you got to figure them out on the fly, right? And it's going to be extremely difficult to the point of being impossible. So if he pulls this off, if you're right that they're going to go win the championship, they're getting a little bit of break with the Nets having the Kyrie problem that they're facing. That opens the door slightly more. But if LeBron pulls this off, he at least rises into the GOAT conversation that he has never belonged in.
Yes, he belongs in it.
No.
Yeah. But I'm trying to figure out how difficult is it? Because I hear Steve Young says Tom Brady has never had this level of talent, and he got held back in New England, and because New England didn't have the level of talent. So if this is the most talent that he's ever had, how difficult is it given the circumstances?
Well, obviously, They were 7-9 the year before, so it wasn't working with Jameis.
Okay.
Right?
Say Jameis, but they were talented, and everybody says they're still the most talented football team, the talented team in football. So again, the question I have for you: if I take Bill Belichick and I send him down to Tampa, and I replace Bruce Arians with Belichick, and I replace Tom Brady with Aaron Rodgers with this same roster, do you believe they win the title last year? Yes or no?
With Belichick and Aaron Rodgers together?
Yes.
They would have lasted about 15 minutes. No, big in, what do you say? Long O. That's what I say to that. It would have been a disaster waiting to happen.
No.
Yes.
So in other words, I guess it ain't that difficult then. You got the most talented team.
Yeah. Okay. Well, and finally, I want to know why Reggie Miller's saying, and also Pelinka's saying, that LeBron has slimmed up this year. I thought he was a workout warrior. You tell me he was overweight last year?
No, that's not what it. See, there you go. See, somebody tell you something. Skip, here's the thing. You're constantly, if you're an athlete, you're constantly trying to find ways, okay, do I need to gain a pound here, 2 pounds here, or do I take weight off? You're constantly in that battle. What do I do to become better me? That's what you do.
Well, all I know is he looked very good last night, and he better look even better because he's up against it now.
I mean, since I saw him back in October 2003.
Yeah.
Look the same.
Looks the same.
Look great.
He's just tinkering. He's just tinkering with it, just a little bit. Guys, did J.R. Smith get in over his head by playing collegiate golf? I don't know. There's more to this story. He's been dealing with a lot. I'll explain next. 11 turnovers as the Lakers fell to the Warriors for their 5th straight preseason loss. The King was honest about how he and AD are meshing with Russ, saying, quote, "It's going to take a minute for us to become the team that we know we are going to be capable of being. We're going to have moments where we're not quite right there. We may take steps backwards. I think nothing is worth having if it's not worth working for." So, Shannon, a scale of 1 to 10, how much faith do you have that this will work?
8.5.
You don't believe that.
8.5.
Yeah.
But I don't need him to look good today. I don't need him to look good tomorrow. I don't need him to look good 2 weeks from now. I need him to look good April, May, June.
That is correct.
That's what I'm counting on. And I keep telling you, if anybody can solve this problem, it's Pythagoras. That's what LeBron is, Skip. There's not a problem that he cannot solve. You know this, Skip. Why you play with this man? The man has been, half his life has been spent in NBA Finals. So basically, every other year, book it, he's in the final. He missed last year, so what'd that tell you, Skip? Simple math. The man's been in the league 19 years. He's been to 10 finals. So basically, every 1.3 and 3/4 years, he's in the finals. So what'd that tell you? What's going to happen this year, Skip? You already had, don't say it. Don't say it, because you say it 3 times, he'll win it. It's like Candyman.
Really?
You can't say Candyman. You can't say that, Skip. Yo, they coming. You all this just talking about Brooklyn Nets and Giannis and this and that one. Will LeBron get that trophy this year? I don't want to hear nothing. I want you to say that he the GOAT. I want you to say it. I want you to do a video like you be all during the game, how you be tweeting and getting on your little thing, little IG and saying all this foolishness.
You stalk me.
There ain't nobody stalking you. I want you to say LeBron the GOAT. It's going to take some time. It's not a natural fit. It's going to take LeBron time to get used to Russ. Russ used to playing with AD and LeBron. And then you got to factor in Carmelo and Kendrick Nunn and Malik Monk and Wayne Ellington, Rondo and Dwight. So it's going to take some time, maybe even longer than I originally thought. But at the end of the day, as long as the meal comes out okay, I was supposed to eat at 5:30. It's going to be 6:15, 6:30 before I eat.
Yep.
Is the food good? Is the product going to be good? This one's going to be on the court? That's all I care about. The product's going to be great. Champions.
You're going to be waiting all night for that. You ready for this?
Yes.
Won't win it, won't win it, won't win it. Come on, Candyman, come get me. Right?
Okay.
LeBron's Candyman, he's got to come get me.
Okay.
I did it 3 times.
Yep, you did.
I dared you.
You're going to be sorry.
What is the ultimate Pythagorean theory? It is LeBron plus Russell Westbrook equals nuclear explosion of the wrong kind. It's going to be tumultuous for you because as great as LeBron is, and I always give you that, as great a passer as he is, still the best passer in basketball, still the highest basketball IQ in the NBA. He is conceding the keys to the kingdom to Russell Westbrook who is going to be on a tear, having grown up in this area as a huge Laker fan, to take over this team for an aging LeBron. That is a recipe for disaster. You know it, and I know it. And I've only seen now Russ for 6 total quarters and 3 preseason games, and I realize it's very early. But it's getting late for your Lakers because he's already playing completely out of control. 6 quarters, he's a minus 27 in plus minus through those 6 quarters.
He hadn't been good, Skip.
You know, 20 turnovers in 6 quarters.
That's not good
he
either.
Goes 6 the first night, 9 the second night, and 5 more last night. And what did I tell you to death before camp even opened? I kept reminding you, Russell Westbrook has led this league in turnovers 4 times and finished second 4 times. He sometimes threatens to have quadruple doubles, as in double-figure turnovers to go along with all those other great double figures that he pulls off, and it's just extraordinary what he's done, averaging a triple-double for the last 5 years.